Hello, students. I welcome you all to today's English class. I'm your teacher, Bhaswati Bora. Your cooperation and sincerity will be highly appreciated in the class. So, let us today begin with the second chapter of our Hornbill text. And the name of the chapter is We Are Not Afraid to Die If We Can All Be Together. And this chapter is written by Gordon Cook and Alan East. So, without any delay, let's begin. So, we are not afraid to die if we can all be together by Gordon Cook and Alan East is a story about a 37 years old businessman who is the narrator of the story. So, the narrator of the story is a 37 years old businessman. Narrator জন হৈছে 37 years এজন বয়সৰ businessman. He has a wife named Mary and two children, Jonathan, aged 6 and Suzanne, aged 7. গতিকে সেই 37 years ব্যৱসায়ীজনৰ এগৰাকী ঘৈণীয়েক আছিলে, তেওঁৰ ঘৈণীয়েকৰ নাম মেৰী আৰু তেওঁৰ দুটা ল'ৰা ছোৱালী আছিলে আৰু ল'ৰা ছোৱালী কেইটা ছোৱালীজনীৰ নাম সুজেন 7 বছৰীয়া আৰু ল'ৰাৰ নামটো হৈছে জনাথন এজন 6 বছৰীয়া ল'ৰা. He and his wife both dreamt of a voyage around the world on their ship named Wave Walker, which is a 23-meter long, 30-ton wooden hull, just like that of the famous Captain James Cook. So what happened, students? Both the businessman and his wife Mary, they dreamt of going to a voyage, and they have a ship named Wave Walker, and this ship is 23 meters long, 30-ton wooden hull, just like that of the famous Captain James Cook. So James Cook, who is James Cook? James Cook kun hoy? James Cook was a famous sailor. He is a navigator who used to find different routes through the seas. So the businessman, 37 years old businessman, and his wife Mary, both of them dreamt of taking a voyage just like James Cook. James Cookৰ দৰে যোনে 200 বছৰ আগত এটা voyage লৈছিলে সিৰে, তেওঁৰ নিচিনাই এই 37 years old 37 বছৰীয়া ব্যৱসায়ীজনে নিজৰ ৱাইফৰ লগত, নিজৰ ঘৈণীয়েকৰ লগত সেই voyage এটা carry কৰাৰ সপোন দেখিছিলে. The whole family started sailing from Plymouth, England on July 1976. So it was July 1976. The whole family, the 37 years old businessman, his wife, Mary, and their children, Jonathan and Suzanne, the whole family started sailing from where? From Plymouth, England. তেওঁলোকে গোটেই সপৰিয়ালে তেওঁলোকে প্লাইমাউথ ইংলেণ্ডৰ পৰা জুলাই 1974 চনত জুলাই মাহৰ 1974 চনৰ তেওঁলোকে সেই ভয়েজটো আৰম্ভ কৰিলে. The initial phase of 3 years long journey was from Africa to Cape Town. So the initial phase of this 3-year long journey, so this journey was for 3 long years, and the initial phase was from Africa to Cape Town. It was pleasant. প্ৰথমে তেওঁলোকে এই 3 বছৰীয়া তেওঁলোকৰ এই যি সাগৰেদি যোৱা এটা দীঘল পৰিক্ৰমা, এই পৰিক্ৰমাৰ প্ৰথম স্তৰটো আছিলে আফ্ৰিকাৰ পৰা কেপ টাউনলৈ আৰু অতি সুন্দৰভাৱে very pleasantly they sailed through the sea. অতি সুন্দৰভাৱে তেওঁলোকে এই যাত্ৰা আৰম্ভ কৰিলে. While heading east along with 2 newly hired crewmen, strong waves hit them and their survival became a question. So what happened? While heading east, যেতিয়া তেওঁলোকে পূব ফালে গৈ আছিলে, while heading east, they hired two newly crewmen. While heading towards east, they hired 2 crewmen. তেওঁলোকে দুজন crewmen, তেওঁলোকে আৰু দুজন মানুহক ললে তেওঁলোকৰ এই যাত্ৰাটোত সহায় কৰিবৰ বাবে যেতিয়া তেওঁলোকে পূব ফালে গৈ আছিলে. Strong waves hit them and their survival became a question. So see, the initial phase was very smooth, it was pleasant, but as they were heading towards east, they hired two crewmen to help them through the journey, and it was a bit difficult. The strong waves, সেই সাগৰীয় ধুমুহাবিলাকে, সাগৰৰ ঢৌবিলাকে তেওঁলোকক অলপ যেন আমনি কৰিবলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিলে. The strong waves started hitting them and their survival, it became a big question. তেওঁলোকৰ জীয়াই থকাটো কঠিন হৈ পৰিলে. এটা ডাঙৰ প্ৰশ্ন যে তেওঁলোকে ইমান ডাঙৰ সাগৰীয় ধুমুহাজাকত জীয়াই থাকিব পাৰিব নে নোৱাৰিব, এইটো এটা ডাঙৰ প্ৰশ্ন হ'বলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিলে. The story tells us about how they fought each day and survived till the end. So, this story tells us how they fought each and every day for their survival. তেওঁলোকে সেই 3 বছৰৰ যিটো এটা দীঘলীয়া পৰিক্ৰমা, সাগৰৰ যাত্ৰাৰ যিটো এটা দীঘলীয়া পৰিক্ৰমা, সেই দিনটোত ঘটি যোৱা প্ৰতিটো দিনত তেওঁলোকে কেনেকৈ জীয়াই থাকিবলৈ আপ্ৰাণ চেষ্টা কৰিছিলে, তাৰে আভাস আমাক লিখকে এই কাহিনীটোৰ দ্বাৰা আমাৰ আগত উপস্থাপন কৰিছে. So, the story tells us how they fought each day and survived till the end. So, let us go to the text. Okay, it was July 1976. The narrator, his wife Mary, their 6-year-old son Jonathan, and 7-year-old daughter Suzanne set sail from Plymouth, England. So, as I said you, it was July 1976. The 37-year-old businessman, his wife Mary, their children Jonathan and Suzanne, they started sailing from Plymouth, England. They wanted to duplicate the round world voyage by Captain James Cook made 200 years back. So what they wanted to do, James Cook, who was initially a sailor, a navigator, 200 years back, he made a world round voyage. তেওঁ সাগৰেদি গোটেই বিশ্ব ব্ৰহ্মাণ্ডখনৰ এটা পৰিক্ৰমা কৰিছিলে জাহাজেৰে. গতিকে তেওঁ সেই পৰিক্ৰমাটো তেওঁলোকে অনুকৰণ কৰিবলৈ বিচাৰিছিলে. For the last 16 years, they had spent their leisure time in sharpening their seafaring skill. So what is a seafaring skill? Sea students, seafaring skills means traveling by sea. So what they did, for 16 years, they have been preparing just to take this long 3 years journey through the sea. তেওঁলোকে 16 বছৰ ধৰি এই যাত্ৰাটোৰ বাবে নিজক প্ৰস্তুত কৰিছিলে, আৰু আজৰি সময়ত তেওঁলোকে কি কৰিছিলে, তেওঁলোকে নিজৰ seafaring skill, সাগৰেদি যাত্ৰা কৰিবলৈ যিসমূহ প্ৰস্তুতি কৰিব লাগে, এই 16 বছৰ ধৰি তেওঁলোকে নিজৰ আজৰি পৰত তেওঁলোকে নিজক প্ৰস্তুত কৰিছিলে. Their ship Wave Walker had been professionally built. Their ship has been professionally built. Their ship was 23 meters long, 30-ton wooden hulk, and the name of the ship is Wave Walker, and Wave Walker is now professionally built and made ready for the voyage. It had been tested in the roughest weather for months. যেহেতু তেওঁলোকে সাগৰেদি যাত্ৰা কৰিব 3 বছৰৰ কাৰণে, গতিকে বেয়াতকৈও বেয়া বতৰক, অনুকূল বতৰক তেওঁলোকে নেওচিবৰ কাৰণে নিজক প্ৰস্তুত কৰিছিল, আৰু এই ৱেভ ৱাকাৰ নামৰ জাহাজখন তেওঁলোকে প্ৰস্তুত কৰিছিল. The first part of their planned 3 years journey, which was about 105,000 kilometers, passed pleasantly. So as I said, the first part, the initial part of the journey went pleasantly, and it was about 105,000 kilometers. Before heading towards east, they took on 2 crewmen, Larry Vigil, an American, and Harp Segler, a Swiss man. So what happened, students? Before heading towards east, as I said, they took 2 crewmen. One is an American whose name is Larry Vigil, and the other one is a Swiss man. His name is Harp Segler. They were to help them tackle one of the roughest seas in the world, the Southern Indian Ocean. So, since they had to cross one of the roughest seas in the world, which is the Southern Indian Ocean, Southern Indian Ocean আটাইতকৈ rough, আটাইতকৈ কঠিন পাৰ হবৰ কাৰণে এখন সাগৰ, আৰু সেই সাগৰখন পাৰ হবৰ কাৰণে তেওঁলোকে কি কৰিছিলে, লেৰী ভিজিল নামৰ এজন আমেৰিকান আৰু হৰ্ব ছেগলাৰ নামৰ এজন ছুইছমেন তেওঁলোকে ক্ৰুমেন হিচাপে তেওঁলোকৰ সহযাত্ৰী হিচাপে তেওঁলোকে নিযুক্ত কৰিছিলে They sailed down to the west coast of Africa to Cape Town. So what they did, they sailed down to the west coast of Africa to Cape Town. So the first journey was from Africa to Cape Town. On their second day out of Cape Town, they began to encounter extremely strong wind. So what happened? On their second day, দ্বিতীয় দিনা যেতিয়া তেওঁলোকে কেপ টাউনখন পাৰ হৈছিলে তেওঁলোকৰ যাত্ৰা লাহে লাহে কঠিন হৈ আহিবলৈ ধৰিছিল কিয়নো সাগৰীয় ধুমুহাজাকে তেওঁলোকক দিগদাৰ কৰিবলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিছিলে They started encountering strong sea waves. They started encountering strong sea waves which was extremely strong sea waves during the second day as they were out of Cape Town. The size of the waves was alarming, which was up to 15 meters high. So the waves was so much alarming. It was so frightening. It was so terrifying. And the waves was about 15 meters high. 15 meter ukho. He সাগৰীয় ধুমুহা he সাগৰৰ ঢৌবোৰ ইমান উচ্চ স্তৰলৈ উঠি গৈছিলে যে he সাগৰীয় ধুমুহাজাক he ঢৌবিলাক 15 মিটাৰ 15 ফুট উখ আছিলে Okay, they celebrated Christmas in spite of rough weather. বতৰ বিৰাতে বেয়া আছিল যদিও তেওঁলোকে বৰদিন উদযাপন কৰিছিলে The weather continued to be bad even on New Year's Day. নতুন বছৰৰ দিনাখনো বতৰ বেয়া আছিল আৰু এনেদৰে বতৰ প্ৰতিকূল হৈ ক্ষমা কৰিবা বতৰ এনেদৰে বেয়া হৈ গৈ আছিল আৰু অনুকূল বতৰতো তেওঁলোকে বৰদিন আৰু নতুন বছৰ উদযাপন কৰিছিল Endless huge waves came rolling towards them. Endless huge waves came rolling towards them. সাগৰৰ ঢৌবোৰ ঘূৰি পকি যেন তেওঁলোকৰ ওচৰলৈ আহি আছিল আৰু সেই সাগৰৰ ঢৌবোৰ যেন সীমাহীন সাগৰৰ ঢৌৱে তেওঁলোকক আৱৰি ধৰিছিল The wind simply screamed. সাগৰৰ বতাহজাকে যেন চিঞৰ মাৰি উঠিছিল It was so terrifying that it seems like the winds were shouting at the top of their voice. They were sailing with a small storm jib. So what is a storm jib? Storm jib is supposed to maintain the stability of a ship during bad weather. So what is a storm jib? A storm jib is a thing which is usually used to maintain the stability of ship during bad weather. So what they were doing? They were sailing with a small storm jib. They were making 8 knots. And what are knots? This is important, students. Knots means the distance traveled by a ship in an ocean. So তেওঁলোকে কি কৰিছিলে সৰু small jib ব্যৱহাৰ কৰিছিলে আৰু এই storm jib ডালে এখন জাহাজৰ stability বেয়া বতৰত stability to balance কৰাত সহায় কৰিছিলে And what they did, they were making 8 knots. So knots means the distance traveled by a ship in an ocean. As the ship was moving across each wave, they could see the other end of the wave. See, the weather was so terrible, it was so rough that when the ship was traveling through the sea, the endless storms came rolling towards them. And what happened? They could see each wave, they could see the other end of the waves. So they could see only huge sea in front of them and water, and that was really terrifying. ইমানে বতৰটো বেয়া আছিল যে যেতিয়া জাহাজখন আগবাঢ়ি গৈ আছিল সেই সীমাহীন ডাঙৰ ঢৌবোৰে তেওঁলোকক আৱৰি ধৰিছিল তেওঁলোকৰ ফালে খেদি যেন আহি আছিল আৰু তাৰ পিছত কি হ'ল তাৰ পিছত তেওঁলোকে অকল চাৰিওফালে কেৱল সাগৰৰ ঢৌ পানী আৰু সেই বতাহৰ ডাঙৰ শব্দবিলাক তেওঁলোকে শুনিবলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিলে গতিকে ইমান এটা ডেঞ্জাৰাছ বিপদজনক চিটুৱেশ্যনত তেওঁলোকে আহি পৰিছিলে, বিপদজনক যিটো এটা তেওঁলোকৰ পৰিস্থিতি, সেই পৰিস্থিতিটোত এতিয়া তেওঁলোকৰ কাৰণে জীয়াই থকাটো সঁচাকৈয়ে যেন কঠিন হৈ আহিছিলে লাহে লাহে। They could see only huge sea in front of them and water, and that was really terrifying. When the winds scream and the waves comes and break on the ship, the noise was too loud and that was very painful to the ears. Jetia বতাহ যাকে জোৰে জোৰে শব্দ কৰিবলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিছিলে, সাগৰৰ ঢৌবিলাক ডাঙৰ ডাঙৰ ঢৌবিলাক আহি যেতিয়া জাহাজখনত খুন্দা মাৰিছিলে, তেতিয়া এনেকুৱা ডাঙৰকৈ শব্দ হৈছিলে আৰু সেই শব্দটো সঁচাকৈ বৰ ভয় লগা আছিলে। ইট ৱাজ ৰিয়েলি পেট্ৰিফাইং এণ্ড ইট ৱাজ পেইনফুল টু দ্য ইয়াৰ্ছ। During this bad weather, to stabilize the ship, they dropped the storm zip. So what they did during this bad weather, to stabilize, to balance the ship, they dropped the storm zip. তেওঁলোকে সেই storm zip ডাল পেলাই দিছিলে যাতে জাহাজখনৰ গতি নিয়ন্ত্ৰণ তেওঁলোকে অতি সোনকালে অতি ধুনীয়াকৈ সুন্দৰভাৱে যাতে কৰিব পাৰে। They tied heavy ropes and tied it tightly to the back end of the ship. So what they did, they tied heavy ropes to the back end of the ship. তেওঁলোকে ডাঙৰ ডাঙৰ ৰছী, যোনবোৰ ৰছা আমি দেখা পাওঁ জাহাজবোৰক টানিবৰ কাৰণে বা জাহাজৰ গতি নিয়ন্ত্ৰণ কৰিবৰ কাৰণে যোনবোৰ ডাঙৰ ডাঙৰ ৰছা ব্যৱহাৰ কৰা হয়, সেই ৰছাবোৰ তেওঁলোকে ব্যৱহাৰ কৰিছিলে যাতে জাহাজখনৰ গতিবেগটো কমি যায় আৰু জাহাজখন এটা বেলেন্স, এটা ধুনীয়াকৈ বেলেন্সিং পজিশ্যনত যাতে জাহাজখন এই বেয়া বতৰত, এই অনুকূল বতৰত যাতে জাহাজখন থাকে। They tied everything tightly that nothing should be damaged during this bad weather. আৰু জাহাজখনত যিবোৰ বস্তু আছিল সেই সকলোবোৰ বস্তু তেওঁলোকে খুব টাইটকৈ, খুব টানকৈ বান্ধি ললে যাতে একো বস্তু যাতে ক্ষয়ক্ষতি নহয়। They tied everything very tightly so that nothing gets damaged during this bad weather. They undertook all the safety measures. They attached the lifelines. So students, what are lifelines? Lifelines are nothing but ropes used to escape such terrible situations. So, since 16 years, they have been preparing themselves for this voyage. They know how to take all the safety measures to prevent themselves from such bad weather conditions. So, what they did, since the weather was too terrible, they started taking their safety measures, like they attached the lifelines. And what are lifelines? Lifelines ki hoy ropes, ৰছী, যিসমূহ নিজক এই বেয়া সাগৰৰ পৰিস্থিতি, সাগৰীয় ধুমুহাৰ মাজৰ বেয়া পৰিস্থিতিত পৰা বচাবৰ কাৰণে, পৰিত্ৰাণ পোৱাবৰ কাৰণে ব্যৱহাৰ কৰা হয় লাইফলাইনছ। They put on oilskins. So what are oilskins? They are clothing made of waterproof material. They started putting on oilskins. তেওঁলোকে oilskins পিন্ধি ললে আৰু oilskins কি হয়? They are the clothing, কাপোৰ সমূহ যিসমূহ waterproof material ৰে বনোৱা হয়, they started putting on the oilskins and they also wore the life jackets. আমি দেখো জাহাজত, আমি যেতিয়া জাহাজ বা নাওত আমি যেতিয়া বোটিং কৰো বা জাহাজৰ ক'বাত ঘুৰিবলৈ যাওঁ, ফুৰিবলৈ যাওঁ, এটা ক্ৰুজেদি যেতিয়া আমি ট্ৰেভেল কৰো, তেতিয়া আমাক কি লাইফ জেকেটছ দিয়া হয়। গতিকে তেওঁলোকেও কি কৰিলে, তেওঁলোকে লাইফ লাইনছবোৰ এটাচ কৰি ললে। দে এটাচ দ্য লাইফ লাইনছ, দে পুট অন দেয়াৰ অইলস্কিনছ পিন্ধি ললে আৰু নিজৰ লাইফ জেকেটবোৰ পিন্ধি ললে নিজৰ বচাবৰ কাৰণে। দিছ ইজ দ্য ৱে হাউ দে ষ্টাৰ্টেড টেকিং দেয়াৰ চেফটি মেজাৰ্ছ। The first sign of the coming disaster came about 6 p.m. with an ominous silence. যিহেতু বতৰ বেয়া হৈ গৈ আছিলে ক্ৰমান্বয়ে, গতিকে সেইদিনাখন সন্ধিয়া 6টা বজাত প্ৰথম যেন তেওঁলোকে এটা ইংগিত পাইছিলে, সেই বেয়া বতৰটো যেন আৰু বেয়া হৈ গৈছিল, সেই ডিজাষ্টাৰটো যেন তেওঁলোকৰ ফালে আহি আছিল, সেই ইংগিতটো তেওঁলোকে পাইছিলে। So it was around 6 p.m. that evening. They got a signal about the coming disaster with an ominous silence. So what is ominous silence? Students, ominous silence means a silence that is unsettling and suggests that something bad or threatening is about to happen. Please note it down. So the wind dropped and the sky grew dark. বতাহজাক লাহে লাহে নাইকিয়া হৈ গ'ল, কিন্তু আকাশখন একেবাৰে যেন ক'লা হৈ আহিবলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিলে. The wind dropped, the wind went away, but the sky started growing darker. Then came a growing roar and the enormous cloud towered aft of the ship. So, please note this point. Then came a growing roar, an enormous cloud towered aft of the ship. So, the meaning of this underlined lines sentence is that a large cloud formation that appeared behind and above the ship. The wind dropped, the sky started growing darker, and what happened? Then came a growing roar. এটা এনেকুৱা শব্দ হৈছিল, ডাঙৰ শব্দ হৈছিল, আৰু কি হৈছিল, লগালগ যেন ডাৱৰবোৰে সেই সাগৰৰ সেই জাহাজখনৰ ওপৰত যেন আৱৰি ধৰিছিলে. একদম চিধাকৈ যেন জাহাজখনৰ ওপৰত সেই ডাৱৰজাকে, ডাঙৰ ডাৱৰজাকে যেন সেই জাহাজখনক আৱৰি ধৰিছিলে. Enormous cloud towered aft of the ship. It is a large cloud formation that appeared behind and above the ship. The narrator thought it to be a cloud, but it was actually a very big wave. And he says that he has never seen such a huge wave before. So what happened? Narrator লেখকে ভাবিছিলে যে এইটো যেন সঁচাকৈ ডাৱৰে তেওঁলোকক আৱৰি ধৰিছিল, কিন্তু দৰাচলতে সেইটো ডাৱৰ নাছিলে, সেয়া আছিলে এটা ঢৌ, সাগৰৰ ঢৌ, ইমান ডাঙৰ ঢৌ যে সেই ঢৌটোৱে গোটেই জাহাজখনৰ আগফাল পিছফাল যেন আৱৰি ধৰিছিলে. আৰু লেখকে কৈছে যে তেওঁ কেতিয়াও ইমান ডাঙৰ সাগৰৰ ঢৌ কেতিয়াও তেওঁ জীৱনত দেখাই নাই. He has never seen such wave before. It was so huge. The wave was perfectly vertical. See, the wave was perfectly vertical. It stood stand in back of their ship. পিছফালৰ পৰা একদম চিধাকৈ সেই ঢৌটোৱে যেন তেওঁলোকক আৱৰি ধৰিছিলে. It was standing straight behind their ship and it was twice the height of the other waves. ইমানেই ডাঙৰ আছিল সেই ঢৌটো যে বাকী ঢৌসমূহতকৈ বহুত গুণ. It was twice the height of the other waves. বাকী ঢৌসমূহতকৈ, বাকী ঢৌবিলাকতকৈ দুগুণ তিনিগুণ ডাঙৰ আছিলে. The wave broke down at the top of their ship with a frightful noise. আৰু সাগৰৰ ঢৌজাকে আহি পেলাই জাহাজৰ ওপৰত খুন্দিয়ালে আৰু তেনেকে ঢৌটো নামি পানীখিনি সাগৰত মিলি গ'ল. The wave broke down at the top of their ship with a frightful noise. আৰু যেতিয়া সেই ঢৌজাকে আহি খুন্দিয়ালে, সেই ডাঙৰ ঢৌজাকে আহি জাহাজখনত খুন্দিয়ালে, এটা বিৰাট ডাঙৰ শব্দ কৰি পেলাই সেই ঢৌটো পানীৰ লগত মিলি গ'ল. The sound was so loud that it was looking like a thunder. The narrator compares the sound of that wave to that of thunder. বিজুলী ঢেৰেকনিৰ নিচিনা এটা শব্দ কৰিলে আৰু লেখকে সেই ঢৌটোক বিজুলী ঢেৰেকনিৰ লগত তুলনা কৰিছে. The stern, that is the back part of the ship, was moving upward. কি হ'ল তেতিয়া জাহাজখনৰ পিছৰ ভাগটো ওপৰলৈ উঠি গ'ল. The stern, that is the back part, which is the back part of the ship, it moved upward. He had a doubt that whether he would be able to cross over the huge waves. He started doubting. The weather was so terrible. Day by day, the weather was becoming terrible. It was becoming disastrous. So the narrator had a doubt whether he would be able to cross these waves or not. সেই ঢৌবিলাক তেওঁলোকে পাৰ কৰিব পাৰিব নে নোৱাৰিব, তেওঁলোকৰ মনত এটা প্ৰশ্ন আহিলে. Within no time, there was a huge explosion and it shook the entire deck of the ship. খন্তেকতে এনেকুৱা এটা বিস্ফোৰণ হ'ল, পানীৰ বিস্ফোৰণ হ'ল, যে খন্তেকতে চকুৰ পলকতে কি হ'ল, সেই জাহাজখনৰ মজিয়া, সেই মজিয়াটো লৰচৰ হৈ গ'ল, মজিয়াটো কঁপিবলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিলে. Within no time, within no time, there was a huge explosion. And what this explosion did, this huge explosion shook the entire deck of the ship. A combination of green and white water broke over the ship. So what happened? A combination of green and white water, সেউজীয়া আৰু বগা পানীৰ এটা মিশ্ৰণে গোটেই জাহাজখনত আবৰি ধৰিলে, জাহাজখনৰ ভিতৰত সোমাই গ'ল. During this explosion, his head went smashed on the wheel. So what happened? During this explosion, the narrator's head smashed the wheel. তেওঁ সেই যোনটো কেপ্টেইনৰ যোনটো wheel হয়, যিটো wheelৰে জাহাজখন চলোৱা যায়, সেই wheelটোত গৈ পেলাই narratorৰ লেখকৰ মূৰটো গৈ পেলাই খুন্দা খালে গৈ. He knew that all the objects on the ship was just flying here and there, and he thought that he was also sinking below the waves. So what happened? All the objects that was on the ship, it started flying here and there. Since there was a big explosion of water, what happened? Water entered into the deck, and all the objects, সব বস্তু জাহাজৰ ভিতৰত থকা সকলো বস্তু যেন ইফালে সিফালে চিটিকি উৰি ফুৰিবলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিলে. It started flying here and there. He also thought that he was sinking below the waves. তেওঁ ভাবিলে যে তেওঁ যেন সেই ঢৌবিলাকত ডুবি যাবলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিছে. He thought that he was also sinking under the waves. Because of this situation, he thought that he was about to die. And he thought that his end was near. It was such a terrible, unimaginable situation that the narrator thought that his end was approaching. His end was near. As he was losing his consciousness and was feeling peaceful. Slowly he was losing his consciousness and he was feeling very peaceful. Okay, students. So see, when he lifted his head, he saw that their ship was almost capsizing. Jetya teo faint hoi goisil, consciousness heruaisile, jetya teo har pai gol, teo dekhise je teolukor jahazkhon jen lahe dhire jahazkhon dubiboloi arambho korise, jahazkhon bhangiboloi arambho korise. Her masts were horizontal and a wave hurled up her upright. So what happened? The masts were horizontal and a wave hurled her upright. Efale jahazkhon helonia hoi goisile. His lifeline was stretched, which he was holding. He took hold of the guardrail. So what he did? He started taking hold of the guardrails. Teo guardrailot dhoriboloi arambho korisile. He was able to move towards the long pole to which the sail was tied. Subsequent waves tossed him around the deck. So what happened? Water entered into the ship. The whole deck was about to damage. The ship started capsizing. Water entered into the deck. The object in the ship started flying here and there. The narrator smashed his head on the wheel and his lifeline was stretched, which he was holding. He was holding his lifeline. He started taking hold of the guardrails. And what happened? Subsequent waves tossed him around the deck. Many waves entered into the deck and it started tossing him. He hagoror dhou bilak jahajot jihetu humai goisile, lekhokoko ki korile, he hagoror dhou bilake ifal hifal kori teor niyantron naikia koriboloi arambho korile. Somehow he was able to locate the wheel and line up the stern for the next wave and hung on. So somehow he was able to locate the captain's wheel, the wheel through which the ship is run throughout the sea. Hey wheel tour teo kibakoi bisariboloi hoikhom hol aru ki korile, he lined up the stern for the next wave and hung on. Pisor খিনি পৰ্যায়ত তেওঁ কি কৰিব হেয়া ভাবিবলৈ ধৰিলে, যিহেতু তেওঁলোকৰ জাহাজখন একেবাৰে বিপদজনক অৱস্থাত, বেয়া অৱস্থাত আহি পাইছিলেহি. There was a lot of water everywhere and even inside the ship there was water. জাহাজৰ ভিতৰত গুটেই পানীৰে ভৰি পৰিছিলে. He did not dare to leave the will and go and find out what really was the condition inside. So what happened? Since he was able, somehow he managed to locate the will, he was unwilling to leave the will, because once he leaves the will, something terrible might have happened to them. So he was reluctant to leave the will, and he didn't gather the courage to go and see what was happening inside. His family was inside the ship, so he wanted to save all of them. Their main goal was to save themselves in this bad weather condition. So he didn't dare to leave the will and go inside and see what was happening. Suddenly, there was an opening in the floor, and his wife Mary appeared. She came out with a loud cry and said that we are sinking. So what happened? Suddenly, a floor opened. জাহাজৰ সেই মজিয়াৰ এটা ফ্লোৰ খুল খাই গ'ল। সাডেনলি হঠাতে খুল খাই গ'ল আৰু তেওঁ নিজৰ ঘৈণীয়েকক দেখিলে, আৰু তেওঁৰ ঘৈণীয়েকে চিঞৰি চিঞৰি আহি তেওঁলোকক ক'লে, তেওঁৰ গিৰিয়েকক ক'লে, তেওঁৰ স্বামীক ক'লে যে আমি ডুবিবলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিছো। Suddenly Mary appeared since a floor got opened, and Mary started screaming that they were sinking. He instructs his wife Mary to gird the wheel as he realizes that the ship has water in the lower parts. So the narrator started instructing his wife Mary to gird the wheel, and he realizes that the ship has water in the lower parts. সেই জাহাজখনৰ একেবাৰে তলৰ পাৰ্টটোত, তলৰ ভাগটোত পানী সোমাইছে বুলি লেখকে গম পাইছিলে, আৰু যিহেতু তেওঁ সেই হুইলটো লোকেট কৰিবলৈ সক্ষম হৈছিলে, লেখকে নিজৰ ৱাইফক দেখি পেলাই তেওঁ অলপমান সহায় কৰিবলৈ, গাৰ্ড কৰিবলৈ তেওঁ আহ্বান জনাইছিলে। The narrator goes to his children's cabin and checks on them. What he did, since his son Jonathan and daughter Susan was there inside the cabin, he went inside the cabin to see whether they were safe or not. He went inside the cabin to see whether Jonathan and Susan was safe or not. His daughter Sue informs him about a bump on her head, which he ignores because his major concern is to save the ship. So what was the narrator's main concern now? In such a terrible weather condition, the narrator's main concern was to save himself, his wife, his crewmen, and his children. So as he went inside the cabin to check on his children, যেতিয়া তেওঁ সেই কেবিনৰ ভিতৰত সোমাই গৈছিলে নিজৰ ল'ৰা ছোৱালী কেইটা ভালে আছে নে নাই চাবৰ কাৰণে, তেওঁৰ ছোৱালীজনী সুজেনে কৈছিলে যে তেওঁৰ মূৰত এটা টেমুনা হৈছে, কাৰণ যিহেতু সেই সাগৰৰ ঢৌবোৰে আহি পেলাই জাহাজখনক খুন্দিয়াইছিলে, আৰু খুন্দোৱাৰ ফলত বস্তুবোৰ চেডেলি ভেডেলি হৈ গৈছিল, তেওঁলোকৰ নিয়ন্ত্ৰণ নাইকিয়া হৈ গৈছিলে, গতিকে সুজেনে অলপমান মূৰত দুখ পাইছিলে। There was a bump on Susan's head, but he ignores, the narrator ignores, তেওঁ এই বস্তুটো আওকাণ কৰা নাছিল, কাৰণ এই সময়ত এনেকুৱা দুৰ্যোগৰ মুহূৰ্তত তেওঁৰ প্ৰধান লক্ষ্য হৈছে তেওঁলোক কেনেকে বাচিব লাগে, নিজক আৰু নিজৰ লগতে নিজৰ পৰিয়ালক আৰু তেওঁৰ লগত থকা মানুহ দুজনক বচাব লাগে। The narrator does waterproofing on the gaping holes. So what he did, he started waterproofing the gappings that were on the holes. The narrator does waterproofing on the gaping holes. This makes water to deviate on the right side. So what he did, since he was waterproofing on the gaping holes, this made the water deviate towards the right side. তেওঁ সেই গ্যাপ বিলাকৰ, হোল বিলাকত waterproof কৰিবলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিলে, আৰু তাৰ পিছত কি হ'ল, সেই পানীখিনি সোঁ হাতৰ ফালে সোঁ সাইডে ওলাই যাবলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিলে। The hand pump gets blocked due to debris, and electric pump gets short circuited. He hand pump to junto asile aborjonare panit thoka letera bilakere bhori porise, jehetu gutei jahazkhon bhitore bahire jahazkhon upore tole jahajor panire bhori porisil, junto jahajor bhitor hand pump thake, he hand pump to letera aborjonare bhori porisile, aru ki hoisile electric pump junto asil enekwa eta obostat pani humor followed short circuit hoi goisile. The hand pump was like full of debris, it got damaged, and the electric pump, it got short circuited. However, he later finds a spare electric pump and connects it to drain the water. So he later on found another electric pump, and he connects it to drain the water. পিছত তেওঁ আৰু এটা ইলেক্ট্ৰিক পাম্প বিচাৰি পালে আৰু সেই ইলেক্ট্ৰিক পাম্পৰ সহায়েৰে জাহাজৰ ভিতৰত থকা গোটেই পানীবিলাক উলিয়াবলৈ তেওঁ চেষ্টা কৰিলে। They all kept pumping the water all night long. গোটেই ৰাতি তেওঁলোকে পানী সিঁচিবলৈ এৰি দিয়া নাছিলে। Throughout the whole night, they all kept on pumping water so that the water goes out of the ship. Their mayday calls are not answered as they are in the remotest corner of the world. So what happens when a flight or a ship is in danger? What they do is they make mayday calls so that somebody can navigate them and somebody could navigate them and help them escape such conditions. But their calls were not answered because they were in one of the remotest corners of the world. তেওঁলোকে ইমান ভিতৰৰ জেগাত আছিলে, জনবসতিৰ পৰা ইমান দূৰত তেওঁলোক আছিলে যে সেই মেৰে কলছবোৰ কোনেও লব পৰা নাছিলে, তেওঁলোকক কোনেও নেভিগেট কৰিব পৰা অৱস্থাত নাছিলে। So let's see what happens next. Sue, on the other hand, has now a swollen black eye and a deep cut in her arm. So what happened? Since his daughter Suzanne was injured, she had a bump on her head. Now she has got a swollen black eye. তাৰ চকু ফুলিবলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিলে আৰু এই আৰ্মত এটা ডিপ কাট আছিলে, অলপ সৰুকৈ কাটিছিলে। On being asked by her father about her injury, she tells him she did not want him to worry as he was trying to save them. When her father asked her about her injury, she said that, don't worry dad, don't worry father, I'm perfectly fine, because she perfectly knew it that her father was desperately trying to save all of them. যেতিয়া দেউতাকে সুধিছিলে সুজেনৰ সেই দুখ পোৱাৰ বিষয়ে, তেতিয়া সুজেনে দেউতাকক কৈছিলে যে তুমি মোৰ কাৰণে চিন্তা কৰিব নালাগে, কাৰণ সুজেনে জানিছিলে যে দেউতাকে যৎপৰোনাস্তি চেষ্টা কৰিছিলে নিজৰ পৰিয়ালক বচাবৰ কাৰণে। After 15 hours, the situation gets under control. 15 ঘণ্টাৰ পিছত সেই দুৰ্যোগৰ পৰিস্থিতি নিয়ন্ত্ৰণলৈ আহিছিলে। After 15 long hours of such disastrous situation on the ship, the situation came under control. The water levels are controlled, but the leaks were still there below the water line. So what happened? Water levels came to control, but there were leaks below the water line. Water line or leak asile jodiu he water water junto level hoy, the level of water were controlled. Water level to control hoisile kintu horu horu leak asile water line bilakot. The ship is in bad shape now. ইমানে বেয়া অৱস্থা হৈছিলে যে সেই মস্ত ডাঙৰ জাহাজখনৰ যোনটো আকৃতি, সেই আকৃতিটো বেয়া হৈ গৈছিলে। It is not in a condition to reach Australia, and so they decided to reach the nearest island, Ile Amsterdam, a French scientific base. The ship was in such a bad shape and bad condition that it was not in a condition to reach Australia, and thus they decided to go to the Ile Amsterdam, a French scientific base. So this is pronounced as Ile, not Isle. This is pronounced as Ile. Ile means island in French. As their supporting engines were also damaged, the chances of the ship to reach the destination are low. Since there was only water everywhere. Water entered into the ship. The supporting engines also got damaged. Supporting engine বিলাকেও কাম নকৰা হৈ আহিছিলে আৰু গতিকে তেওঁলোকে নিজৰ গন্তব্যস্থানত গৈ পোৱাৰ সম্ভাৱনা কম হৈ আহিছিলে। After pumping the water out continuously for 36 hours, they took a sigh of relief. তেওঁলোকে 36 ঘণ্টা লৈকে পানী সিঁচি আছিলে আৰু সেই পানী সিঁচি হোৱাৰ পিছত তেওঁলোকে যেন কৰবাত অলপ স্বস্তিৰ নিশ্বাস লবলৈ পাৰিছিলে। After continuous pumping of water for long 36 hours, there was a sigh of relief in them. They hoisted the storm jib as the mainmast was destroyed. They mainmast was destroyed. They ate their first meal in 2 days. Some corned beef and crackers. The weather soon started changing and again the black clouds took over by the morning of January 5. So what happened? After pumping for 36 hours, they took a sigh of relief. Only a few centimeters of water was left to be pumped out. Only a few centimeters of water was left to be pumped out. They hoisted the storm jib. So as I have said you earlier, what is a storm jib? Storm jib is used to maintain the stability of a ship. So what happened? They hoisted the storm jib as the mainmast was completely destroyed. They ate their first meal in 2 days. Hey, last 36 hours, last দুদিনৰ পৰা তেওঁলোকে একো খোৱাই নাছিলে। তেওঁলোকৰ ইমানে বেয়া অৱস্থা আছিলে যে তেওঁলোকে খোৱা সকলোখিনি বাদ দি পেলাই অকল নিজক বচোৱাৰ এটা লক্ষ্যত আছিলে যে কেনেকে বচাব পাৰি। গতিকে কি হ'ল, the weather soon started changing. আকৌ বতৰ বেয়া হ'বলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিলে। তেওঁলোকে খাইছিলে অলপ মাংস, ক্ৰেকাৰ্ছ, এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ বস্তু তেওঁলোকে খালে। যিহেতু যোৱা দুদিনৰ পৰা তেওঁলোকে একো খোৱা নাছিলে, কিন্তু তাৰ পিছত কি হ'ব, আকৌ বতৰে বেয়া ৰূপ ল'বলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিলে। The black clouds took over by the morning of January 5. It was January 5 when the black clouds again took over. His son Jonathan told him that he did not fear death as long as they were all together. So what his son told the narrator, that they do not fear death because they are together. So this is very important, students. See, when we are together, when we are united, we can overcome every problems that life throws upon us, right? যিয়ে পৰিস্থিতি নহওক কিয়, সেই একতাই মানুহক সাহস দিয়ে আৰু সেই সাহসে মানুহক যিকোনো পৰিস্থিতি সুন্দৰভাৱে সন্মুখীন হ'বলৈ সহায় কৰে। গতিকে সেই 6 বছৰীয়া সৰু ল'ৰা জনাথানেও সেই কথাটো বুজি পাইছিলে আৰু দেউতাকক কৈছিলে যে জনাথানে আৰু ভয় নকৰে, মৃত্যুলৈও ভয় নকৰে, কাৰণ কিয় দেউতাক লগত আছিল আৰু যিহেতু তেওঁলোক সকলো একবদ্ধ হৈ পেলাই আছিলে আৰু নিজক বচাবলৈ তেওঁলোকে চেষ্টা কৰিছিলে। গতিকে জনাথানে কৈছিলে যে তেওঁৰ আৰু এতিয়া ভয় নাই, মৃত্যুৰ বাবে কোনো ধৰণৰ ভয় নাই। This filled him with determination to fight the sea. And what they did? They boosted up his father's energy. This doubled his father's energy. He was more firmly determined to fight the bad weather conditions in the sea. The struggle continued and the narrator tried his best to protect the weakened starboard side. The same evening, the narrator and his wife sat together, holding hands, thinking that their end was near. So the same thing happened. What happened? Let's see. The struggle continued. The bad weather conditions still continued, even though they were determined to save themselves, but all of them sat together the same evening and they thought that their end was near. His children continuously supported him, which gave him moral support to keep going. But his children, they were so supportive to their father that this helped his father to go through the journey and save themselves, right? So the wave walkers sailed through the storm and made it. Their courage, their moral support helped them to overcome this disastrous sea situation, and the wave walker, which is their ship, it sailed through the storm. ইমানৰ পিছতো তেওঁলোকৰ ধৈৰ্য আৰু সাহসে তেওঁলোকক এই বেয়া পৰিস্থিতিৰ সাহসেৰে সন্মুখীন হ'বলৈ সহায় কৰিলে। আৰু ৱেভ ৱাকাৰখনে ইমান দুৰ্যোগৰ মাজত সেই সাগৰৰ ধুমুহা, সাগৰৰ বতাহ, সাগৰৰ ডাঙৰ ডাঙৰ ঢৌক নিউচি পেলাই সেই পৰিস্থিতি পাৰ হৈ গ'ল। The narrator then calculated their exact position by working on the wind speed. What the narrator did, he started calculating their exact position. He started locating their exact position by calculating the wind speed. While he was brainstorming, Sue gave him a card that she had made expressing her love and gratitude towards the family. The narrator was busy calculating the wind speed. And in between, what his daughter did, his daughter Suzanne, she made a beautiful card for for her father, for him, and the narrator was overwhelmed with joy by looking at her gratitude towards him and his family. He instructed Larry Vigil is the American crewman. So what the narrator did, he instructed Larry to steer the course to 185 degrees. Since he counted the wind speed, so he instructed Larry to steer the course, the speed to 185 degrees. He said that if they were lucky, they could hope to find an island by 5 p.m. So since they were locating, the narrator was locating by calculating the wind speed, he instructed Larry Vigil, the crewman whom they had hired while they were heading towards the east, Larry, to steer up the speed up to 185 degrees. And the narrator said that if they were lucky, jodi bhagyoi teolukok সহায় কৰে, তেওঁলোকে ভাবিছিলে যে 5টা বজাৰ ভিতৰত সন্ধিয়া তেওঁলোকে এটা দ্বীপ গৈ পাব. They will be reaching an island by 5 p.m. if luck favors them. He dozed off and suddenly got up around 6 p.m. He believed that they didn't make it and was disappointed. He suddenly got up at 6 p.m. and he believed that they didn't make it. Bhabile je nai আমি নাপালো হি গন্তব্যস্থান, আৰু হেতু ভাবি পেলাই তেওঁ অলপমান ডিসঅ্যাপয়েন্টেড হৈছিল, তেওঁৰ দুখ লাগিছিলে. His son came and informed him about they reached the Ile Amsterdam Island and he called him best daddy and best captain. So suddenly his son came, Jonathan came and informed his father that they have perfectly reached the Ile Amsterdam Island, and Jonathan calls him the best daddy and best captain. The narrator tried his best to save his family. He did everything that a captain does to save his passengers. So thus Jonathan, as soon as Jonathan informs him that they have reached the Ile Amsterdam Island, what happened? They were all full of joy. They were all overwhelmed with joy and gratitude. And Jonathan calls his father the best daddy and best captain. Jonathan inform jetia korile, deutakok jetia khobor dile, 6টা বজালৈকে যেতিয়া তেওঁলোকে সেই দ্বীপটো গৈ পোৱা নাছিলে, লেখকে অলপ মনত দুখ পাইছিলে, বেজাৰ পাইছিলে. কিন্তু তেওঁৰ পুত্ৰ জনাথনে আহি, তেওঁৰ লৰাই আহি যেতিয়া তেওঁ কলে যে আমি ইল আমষ্টাৰডাম আইলেণ্ড আহি পালো, তেতিয়া তেওঁৰ মনটো বিৰাট ফুৰ্তিৰে ভৰি পৰিছিলে. আৰু জনাথনে তেওঁৰ পুত্ৰই তেওঁক এটা কমপ্লিমেন্ট দিছিলে আৰু কৈছিলে যে তেওঁৰ শ্ৰেষ্ঠ পিতৃ আৰু তেওঁ বেষ্ট কেপ্টেইন, শ্ৰেষ্ঠ তেওঁ কেপ্টেইন. They reached the island with little struggle and with the help of inhabitants. So it was quite difficult to reach the islands, but they reached the Ile Amsterdam Island with the help of inhabitants and a little struggle. The whole team, the family and 2 crew members never stopped trying. See, they tried their best, and this determination in them helped them escape such bad weather conditions in the sea. It helped them to sail through this terrible and roughest weather conditions, and the whole team, the whole family and the crew members, they never stopped trying. Their struggle and hard work finally saved them. So their struggle, tahator hei juddha iman beya eta poristitit nijoke rakha korar je আপ্ৰাণ চেষ্টা, তেওঁলোকৰ ধৈৰ্য, সাহস আৰু একতাই তেওঁলোকক এই সকলোখিনি বেয়া অৱস্থাৰ পৰা, এই দুৰ্যোগৰ পৰা, সকলো দুৰ্যোগৰ পৰা নিজকে ৰক্ষা কৰা, বিপদজনক পৰিস্থিতিৰ পৰা নিজকে ৰক্ষা কৰাত সহায় কৰিলে. So this is all about the chapter, students. So see you in the next class. Hope you like it. Thank you.